Friends, it's like this. First thing is, all of us are part of philosophical community in India, right? In India, abroad as well. We are part of philosophical community. We are into philosophy, but we don't know how far we are into philosophy. Are we into philosophy like only knowing about the theoretical aspect of it for the sake of the examination, or are we also trying to see how this philosophy is going to be useful to me and to the others around me? Hmm? Your knowledge has to help you and also has to contribute to the welfare of people around you, right? That's how we see most of the disciplines to be useful to our life. But somehow we are introduced to philosophy in such a way that philosophy is not useful to you and it is not useful to others as well. It is only something that is very far away from you, which you will not understand now, which you can understand only later on at some point of time before your death. This is how somehow philosophy is introduced to us in a very pathetic way. So that's where we thought we should bring a kind of revolution in India. No, you are all part of this revolution in the sense that as youngsters, you make a community which would be practicing philosophy. Okay. And when you come forward and make this revolution happen, saying that philosophy is not somewhere else, but within me, and through me, I operate whatever I do, when I think, when I speak, when I act, I'm doing all that in consistent way because there is something called a philosophical perspective that exists within me. And that is how I can reformulate myself if there is any problem, or I can strengthen myself if there is something positive within me, right? So these two are very important to all of us. And once we are clear about that, we would be able to see in your life how many people do you meet. You may be meeting thousands, hundreds of people, right? So you would be making a contribution to all those 100 people, at least tens, right? And this is going to make a big revolution. Remember that, okay? So don't believe in only a theoretical aspect of it. Along with theoretical aspect, in fact, theories are made on the basis of the practice. The practical, pragmatic things that happen in the life are the ones which are grouped together and somehow generalized, and theoretical basis comes out of that, right? So that is how practice is more fundamental than theory. And that's how we should go further. And with regard to this postgraduate, undergraduate friends, all of you are most welcome to join, because the process is always learning and unlearning and learning, right? Unless you do the first learning, you will not be able to understand the efficiency and inefficiency or insufficiency of the knowledge, so that you can go further and unlearn and relearn. Okay, it's a process continuously that happens. You're most welcome to join and contribute to the classroom and to the knowledge of the others and to us as well. And at the same time, you be open in such a way that there would be alternative perspectives which are presented, which you should be ready and open to accept and then go further. So that's how I believe anybody for that matter can join us for this course. And we can, as we have already mentioned, it is the initial course, initial format of the course, initial in the sense, first level of course. Okay. So we have already developed 3 levels of courses, which we would be offering one after the other. And it would be helpful to all of you to see philosophy in a different perspective. That's what we are orienting ourselves with. As Charu has rightly pointed out, of course, it is going to open a big career avenue as well, right? So that is how you would be able to see. This is what I have read recently. Dalai Lama's, His Holiness Dalai Lama's statement. He says, you don't have to practice Buddhism to become a Buddhist. You can practice Buddhism in order to become a better individual, whatever you are, right? Exactly, this is where you just remove Buddhism and put philosophy there. Okay, even if you put Buddhism along with philosophy, that works perfectly, right? So you don't have to. You have to know how to improve yourself, and this kind of understanding is available only with philosophy. So you're most welcome to join this course and inform other friends as well. We are going to start shortly, so I don't know whether we have sufficient time further, but I would suggest that all of you should encourage your friends as well to come forward. All of us would be there in all the sessions. Only thing is, one of us would be leading a session and trying to help you. And whenever you require somebody else help or some other person's intervention, all of us would be there to monitor and guide you and help you to provide best sort of experience of this wonderful course, which is truly innovative. And for the first time, it is being offered this way in India. So welcome you all. Thank you.